Now I'm going to show you the finished album. On the first page here I've decorated a bit a mixed media style with some wooden embellishment, a lace and a flower, and also a bit of bling. The text you can see here is a sticker, and the text here is a stamp from Kaisercraft. On this page it opens and it reveals a text, and I'll show you how to create this afterwards. Here I've used lace and wooden embellishment, and I've added space in the album for pictures that can be added to the album later. On this page I've used stickers from Kaisercraft and also flowers and wooden embellishment, and here is a little banner that's been cut out from the glitter cardstock. This flap opens and it reveals a pop-up heart, and I'll also show you how to create that afterwards. On the next page there is a pop-up Santa Claus from the collectibles, and I'll also show you how to create this pop-up effect afterwards. There is space for a photo, and I've used lace and glitter cardstock. On the next page you can open the flap and it's room for a photo. On this page I've left room for a photo. When you open the flap, a little box pops up and you can remove it and hang it on the Christmas tree if you like, or just leave it here. On the bottom here I've added lace from Kaisercraft, and this arrow here is made with one of Kaisercraft dies and glitter cardstock, and this text here is from the small paper pad. On the last page I've decorated simply with lace and background stamp and also wooden embellishment, and I've left room for a photo. Now I'm going to show you how to do some of the pop-up effects in this album. I'm going to start with this page here and show you how I did that. The first thing I did was that I got a piece of paper and I used one of Kaisercraft dies, and I die cutted this. Then I got this half circle here. Then I went through and I scored from the edge of the circle to the edge of the cardboard. Then I got this. Then I went through to score a bit further down on the card, and this is then the edge of the card, and I pulled back like this. Then you got your effect on the card. I then went and used the circle to create the image here in the paper. You put it like that, and then you put it like that, and you get a complete circle at the end. Then this can be added to this side, and this to that side, and when you then open it you start with this and you open it and you get that, and that's how you create this effect here. Now I'm going to show you the next page, and that is the pop-up part, how I created that. First I took a piece of cardboard and I score, then this is the fold of the card, and now I'm going to create the pop-up heart in that fold. Take a piece of paper, I'm making a green one just to show you what I did, and I fold it, and I generally just fold it because I want two pieces that are exactly the same. So, like that, and then you've got the fold, and then I create a heart. I just cut the heart out, like that, and just cut it like that. Now I've got half a heart on this side, and then I got half the heart on the other side. What I do now is that I cut off the edge here, like that, so that I've got two separate ones. I'm going to show you this way so you can see what I'm doing, since I've got a white background. On this one I cut a little slot at the top, and on the other one I cut a slot at the bottom. Then I create the little tag that is going to be used to stick the heart to the page, and I just score along that line, and I score about here, right. And what I do now is that I fold along the score lines like this, and then I slot the two heart pieces together, and then these are then glued. The edges here are glued to the card here, and I will do that, so I'll show you what I did. I put it here, it's easier, and I'll glue the other one on. Right, now I'll slot it in, and I fold it together like that, and I close the card. This is to make sure it closes properly, and then when I open it, the heart folds open. Okay, that was how I created this heart. Next page is this Santa that folds up. Now I'm going to show you how I did that. I have my card that I'm going to use with the fold in the middle, and the pop-up comes up here. Then I take a piece of paper and I score it about like this. I'll show you. And then I fold it along the lines, along all those scoring lines. And then I cut out the centerpiece, because that creates problems later when you're gonna fold it and put it in here. Now I glue, and I'm gonna glue at the back, and I'm gonna glue here and here on the long sides here. That's where I'm gonna glue. Then I stick this to the center of the card, and I make sure that the line here meets the line in the middle here, like that. That is glued down, and then I make sure that this can fold like that in the card. Let's see. Okay, then it opens like this, and that's what we want to see. The next piece we're going to use is a paper that looks a bit like this. I have scored a paper strip in the middle, and then I've scored it equally on both sides, or just folded it, and then I've added the flap on each side, and they're opposite sides. Right, now I'm also going to cut off a bit on this one, and we don't need this bit, and we don't need this bit here. So then you end up with something looking like this, and stick tape on. Okay, and then I'm going to stick it on. Stick it on here, and I'll stick it on there. And now when you close it, it's supposed to fold itself together. Okay. And now when you stick it completely together, it folds up, open, and then what you do is that you glue your center to one of these sides, depending on which side you want, and that I'm doing now. See a bit more on that side. And this center here is from the collectibles. Right, then you got him there. And then you close it, make sure Santa doesn't pop up on this side. That just means that your card needs to be a bit taller. And then when you open it, Santa pops up. It's a pretty cool effect. See it from the other side. So then you see what I've done. That was this Santa popping up. It's the same effect here. Then the next page here is this pop-up box, and I've got a template for that in my blog, so I'll link up to the template for this box. This box has got a rubber band inside, and that rubber band makes this box pop up when you open the page. And that was my pop-up Christmas album. Thank you. This is Kirsten Hyde. Hope you liked it.